know. I check.
I can't pronounce it. I'm too country.
It's more like a sneeze. It's more like a check.
And everybody else shut the fuck up. It's a check, like a bank check. Very
Yo, don't let this nigga talk to you like that, Ayo. You're a day one nigga.
Ayo, shut the fuck up. You're not talking to me. I'm talking to live.
Brian, do you want to hear any more of this?
You said that, hey, listen, you should talk about people when they're not here. And I'm actually one of the first people.
Can you hear me, Brian? Are you still there?
Don't talk about people.
Fucking shut up, Lion. Holy fuck.
I don't talk to people when they're not here, bro. I don't like bitches that come to other rooms and talk to people that are not here. Bullshit. If I'm gonna talk to Lion, I'm gonna talk to him like a man. Like, don't come here and talk about, oh, hey, Monica said this about me, and you call yourself a Republican, you little bitch.
It's kind of feminine, ain't it?
Yeah. It's effeminate is bullshit, bro. It's not even effeminate because women actually square up. You ever seen a woman fight? They do the real thing.
That's because they became the men because the men became the women. So
exactly.
And the children became the grandparents.
Exactly. They become more mature than the others.
The kids became older.
Because
so like
the grandma is the baby.
Not a grandma usually at the club, twerking on everybody.
Lion, I respect your PTR, by the way. That's my people, by the way.
Why are you putting these Nigerians?
That's my people, by the way. Wait a second, shut the fuck up. That's my people, Lion, by the way.
Well, hey, guess what? But then we may have found a fellow relative of yours. This is actually Luca in my picture.
Ungawa!
Really? That's nice. That's the way my people look in the Mandara community.
This is how great this room is. We have all these things happening, and then we also have like a Jenny Jones family reunion right here on stage in front of everybody.
That's fucking fantastic, bro. I love that PTR, bro. Shit. I'm gonna put one like that. Because you know where you get the headscarf? Let me educate you for a second, Luca. You know how you get the headscarf? It means you're not educated. That's how you get the headscarf. The people that are educated don't get the headscarf. So by the time you get to the years of 18 years of age and you don't have a high school diploma, you get those headscarves to show the women that you're not educated, you're less desirable, and you become a warrior in the armed forces. And the ones that are more desirable, they don't have the headscarf, become the commanders in the armed forces. That's when we're fighting the Arabs, by the way. Just some context.
Man, I mean, I don't know that you know exactly this shit, though. That's interesting.
Bro, I served in the South Sudanese armed forces. That's literally it.
Yo, is Luca fucked up? Did y'all know that or no?
I'm just saying, I don't know this. I have to look at it myself. I don't know the history of this picture.
This is another interesting Archek history lesson, but don't let him derail the conversation. Let's just stay on topic and stay chill because Archek is self-centering himself because he is a veteran and he thinks he's a tough guy who fought in big wars against bad peoples.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that perhaps what you're saying is true. Maybe what you're saying is true, man. I'm just saying I have to do some Google. So,
yeah, Google. I love that.
Luca, what are you on, bro?
Can I? I'm gonna take that photo from that beautiful thing, bro. Made my day.
Listen, Lion is #1 time waster guy here. Lion wastes all your time talking nonsense, bullshit all the time, guy. He's a bullshit guy. He wastes his time, your time, never says anything really all that interesting. His mic always sort of sucks. Lion, get a fucking job, get a life, do something with yourself. Become a nurse or something, Lion. Do something with your life.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, if you really like that picture, I mean, I got a lot more relatives I'm gonna be interested on. Yeah, plenty with
yeah, like I've been telling you, and that's fucking great, bro. I go home 2 months every single year.
My God, what is this like? The African Artwork Photography Trading PTR Club? What's happening here? You guys have nothing to talk about, do you?
Yo, Edmund, someone told me you got some weird ass videos on YouTube. You like doing yoga in your fucking underwear.
Yeah, that's right. I stretch my body. I go to the gym. I make videos. I create things. I don't just come here and run my fucking mouth doing useless discourse month after fucking month after fucking month, going a sentence after a sentence. I create product. I commercialize. I make money. You guys are wasting your times.
Somebody say again, Adabra.
How many hours over? Wait, this thing is job bullshit. I don't know why he's talking.
You weren't gonna call
No,
in the room,
bro, is this putting on that accent? Is that the fucking guy before that was talking shit about Monica putting on the fucking?
I was not talking shit about Monica. I was merely mentioning that Brad was the guy who was talking all the shit like a drill sergeant, drunk on whiskey, fucking guy, you fucking guy.
Bro, this is why when most people vote Democrat after the
Whatever, go back to your government job running your IT cables. We know you're a tough guy veteran. Okay, I checked. Over 4 years, 4 years I've been recording these motherfuckers here wasting their fucking times.
Do you have 4 years of recording, or do you like change? Like, do you like delete it?
2 major YouTube accounts got clipped because of bitches on this app, but I have plenty of. I've got over 10,000 videos. It's insane how much content I have here.
Maybe this is another relative. PTR.
Are those bitches or are they people that didn't consent to your recording, which the app?
Yeah, I really don't care. Sue me.
No, liar, that's wrong. That's not wrong.
You said
Like, tattoo,
John, have you ever been like threatened by somebody, like a lawsuit wise?
No, never.
I have been threatened to be sued for collecting someone's map, and you have not been threatened yet?
No, and I invite all lawsuits so I can publicize the lawsuits and get national accreditation for my endeavors recording a government-funded surveillance app, Raboyna Shalili.
No, the reason why I'm sure you know who Tom Bradley is. Tom Bradley has also shit of recording. Hours on recording. I don't think he's ever. I think he's been threatened.
No, nobody's wasted their time because if they sue me, I'll just throw them into the collective bankruptcy.
Who did that threatening? You know, knowledge?
On Tom Rabbit, the only video that I know that he actually took down was one from Toxic. That was a funny one. Toxic claimed that he stole one of his video content from one of his videos, and he was gonna sue him for $1. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Tom Rabbit took it down.
Yeah, I think Tom Rabbit's like actually like fucking gutter scum, bro. Like he's a horrible reasoner. All he does is just like monopolize other people's arguments.
Yeah, I agree.
If the police show up at my house and say you need to delete your recordings, I mean, I would laugh so hard and I would say, gentlemen, God bless. Here's my attorney's number, and go have a great day. I mean, I've had police come to my front door, but over something else, not related to Clown House recordings, but to recording corporate. No, recording corporate communications. No, at a municipal hearings.
Recording what?
Probably tunnels.
So I sued my former employer in a Los Angeles civil rights court with a judge, and they laughed at the judge, and the judge agreed with me, approved my case, and I recorded it all and put it on the internet on YouTube, and the corporation went bananas. And then they did call the cops, and the cops showed up at my front door and said, hey, what you did was illegal. You can't record, based on the state's permission laws and whatnot. So I said, okay, fine, I'll delete it. And that was the end of it.
Oh, so you have deleted something based upon threatening of lawsuits.
Yeah, but nothing from a social audio chat app, aka Twitter Spaces, aka Clown House, wherever. Because the thing is, all my recordings are pretty much private. I do have multiple YouTube channels, but almost everything is on Instagram, which I will release at a future date after I sell Scam Movie to Netflix. And I move back to the Hollywood Hills, Raboyna Shalili.
Wait, what Scam Movie? Break that one down.
So scammovie.com is the name of my film. It's called Scam Movie. And Netflix, I'm in pre-negotiations to sell Scam Movie, an edited version, a 3-hour version of a Clown House composite from the past 4 years. And I will tell you, Dr. Copeland is one ruthless, nasty, evil, dirty dog.
Oh, that's the movie that everybody keeps talking about. Oh my god, every time someone brings up the name, he's making a movie. He's making a movie. He's recording everybody. He's making a movie.
So it's called COVID-19documentary.com or coronavirusmovie.com.
So
Anybody cares about that?
I'd check. Does anybody care about your horrible accent?
Get sued into oblivion.
Thank you very little. We'll call you. Don't call us.
And people are gonna think to watch it.
No, let's be real. Come on. If we're gonna be honest, it would never work. Netflix would never allow it. And really,
No fucking way.
Let's not even say.
Nobody gives a fuck. You wanna
But
do
it's a good
it?
story, though. It's a good story, though.
Listen, all communication is hypnosis. I check. I got to tell you, what I just said was far more interesting than what you just said for the past 10 fucking minutes.
You just said COVID-19 documentary like anybody's gonna give a fuck.
Listen, how are you going to say nobody's going to give a fuck? This is a political issue, and going into the election, COVID-19 documentary and coronavirus movie could be a big influence in the election.
No, bro.
Coincidentally, I'm also.
Bro, wait a second. The price of food is an election issue. The price
Someone
of
shut
fuel is
this
an
advocate
election
up, bro.
Yeah, he won't shut up. Yeah, coincidentally, I'm in pre-negotiations on a pre-written script for a pre-written movie or for a pre-made movie that hasn't been made yet as well. So.
Oh, bismillah.
It sounds like Scam Movie 2. Let's sign a deal and we'll co-produce it and co-direct it. What do you say, Concrete? Scammovie2.com? I love the idea. Raboyna Shalala.
Hey, don't ever sign anything with Jews. Haven't you learned already, Concrete? You done seen all of these buddies out here. You want to be another one? What are you saying? I trust the Jews. The Jews are honorable people. What are you talking about?
John, are you on Discord too or not?
No.
Why not, man? There's a lot
Because honestly, video is always the way to go. I don't waste. I have enough shit happening. I don't want to do the whole Discord, etc.
Lion, why do you keep bringing
So, do you work or is this all you do?
I haven't gone to work in 30 days.
What do you do? What's your career?
I will let the world know after I release the film.
Okay. Duh.
Stop projecting,
Bro,
Lion.
you don't fucking work.
You can't say what industry you're in?
Yeah, I work in commercial real estate project management.
Oh, I'm
Commercial
sorry.
real estate project management?
That's so many
Yeah,
words.
you know offices where people go to these things called jobs. A lot of people they do floor plans and they
Commercial
do.
real estate project management. So does
I
that mean?
work at landscaping trees.
Does that mean?
And I work in porn industry or some
Does that mean you? Wait. So project managers. Fuck this asshole. Lion doesn't want me. I'm getting somewhere. Lion, shut the fuck up. Fucking hey, bro. Get off my fucking. Anyway.
Lion,
Can I work?
man.
So commercial real estate project management. I'm just. Do you build? Are you a builder?
No.
I
No.
don't see what. Project
It's
management
pretty
is
much.
doing.
I would say that it's pretty much a communications job.
He's fucking with you, Godfrey.
I'm not fucking with you. I mean, I have no problem proving my credentials and all that stuff at a future later date. But I have no, there's no point to discuss any of that here right now.
Not quite relevant,
I know.
but he is
truth
a
to tell.
veteran, so he's successful.
It's not relevant. I don't understand.
Because I feel like it.
Hey, Walk, just ignore it, bro.
Anyway, so
One day it'll go away.
he's like 6'2". I will stay for as long as I annoy the fuck out of you. Anyway, so he's like 6'2", and even though he acts like this, he is a strong man.
Anyway,
I'm just pointing out how attractive he is, and I hope that makes you feel bad.
thirsty. Anyway.
I mean, you can check out Jefferson Park News on YouTube if you want, and check out my YouTube channel.
Commercial real estate usually has asset managers if you were like managing a portfolio of buildings.
I
Project
may or may not
managers
feel
are
like being
usually
petty,
gonna be
and
within the building space.
if I just decide
So I don't know,
to be petty,
like,
then
unless you're saying you're like a building engineer,
because
well, that's
sometimes
usually like a maintenance guy.
assholes just decide
Are
to
you
be
saying you
assholes,
do maintenance
for no
on
fucking
commercial
reason.
buildings? Like,
And they act
I'm
like I
curious.
can't be
Yeah,
an
it's
asshole
called
either,
facilities
because everyone
management.
We all have assholes.
Facilities
It's
manager.
Pride Month.
So why do you say
And
project
some of
manager?
them are doing a lot
It's a
more
goddamn
this
janitor.
month than normal.
The fucking janitor.
Okay.
He manages the facility.
We get it.
Janitor.
You're projecting, Line. Go ahead. I'd never pick up a mop bucket a day in my life unless it was in the army.
No. So facility managers they deal with high level. Like imagine you got an office building and the AC goes out.
I guess that's not true. I have had to clean offices.
Okay, so one of two things
Wait,
will
what?
happen.
I can't hear you, this fucking
I am
weirdo.
determined to make
What'd you say?
Congressburg, or
What'd you say?
I should just take a little break because I feel like fart shit.
Being actually annoying right now. We're actually having
Oh, I'm
conversations.
being
Keep talking
annoying?
for people.
So A-Walk, just try not to take the bait, bro.
So, what bait?
She is gonna ratchet it up because she needs like attention.
What do you mean? I'm
Try
not
not to
ratcheting
ignore it.
anything up. I'm speaking in a calm, cool, collected voice, and we're just all speaking at once. What's the problem?
I mean, she's the green bean. She can moderate and do what she wants to do, and you are talking over her.
Thank you.
No, it's just that sometimes I get tired of people body slamming me every fucking day and punching me in the gut, and occasionally I decide to punch back.
Yeah.
John, I'm gonna ask you, John, what is your favorite clip? After 4 years, do you have like a favorite clip from Clubhouse that you go back to every now and then? You just laugh at?
No.
Is there anything that you would know of?
No.
I bet you it's me.
You're so self-centered, narcissistic, and psychotic. I can't even begin to explain to you how stupid you are.
And you
Is it done? Is it done yet?
Good point, Lyle. Anyways, John, is there any good one? Our favorite one?
Is it done? Is it done?
So anyway,
God.
the whole recording thing
not
reminded me
done.
of an article I saw a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was a few weeks. I've been so busy, time is like irrelevant. But over in Louisiana, there's a new law, and it's going to make it a crime to record police in the process of their duties. If you are within 25 feet of them and they ask you to stop recording them, you could be fined $500, put in jail for 60 days, or both.
Man, no, there's no way. Like, I can see this already going to Supreme Court on the first case. There's no way they're gonna win this.
Okay, I'm putting the article now.
Definitely.
They kind of just say, they kind of just said you have to give them 25 feet. That's
It
basically
doesn't matter. The law right now as it stands, as it's already went to Supreme Court, is there has to be a yellow tape. The police are the ones that determine the distance, and they have to put a yellow tape. Once the yellow tape is there, you have to stand behind the yellow tape. If there is no yellow tape, there is no required distance. But now they're going to say that's no longer the rule. They're going to say now it's 25 feet. 25 feet mandatory. That's big.
Well, they're going to say, where in the Constitution do you have the right to be all up in their face like that?
You have the right to film them, though, right? Like, I don't think, like,
Yeah,
you're
you
just
can
now
film.
circumventing the point that, you're just circumventing his point, right? The point is that, like, you have to be able to have visible interaction with the police and film them, right? Given your constitutional right.
Correct.
But there can be some degree of regulation.
But put it this way, AWOC. Now, if they're going to say this is the case, then one of the officers could be standing, let's say, I don't know, 30 feet away from wherever the action is being happened,
Right, yeah.
and they can request 25 feet from their location. So I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, or they could use that rule to get you out of a room that's kind of small, so you can't really record what you're doing. It's kind of fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, recording at nighttime is already difficult because you always put the flashlights and the camera lights.
I mean,
And they
yeah,
also
honestly.
play They play popular music now, so you can't put it online.
Yeah, so you can't get monetized. Copyright issue.
I'm sorry, I went to the kitchen to refresh my cocktail.
Oh, no, you're good. I was asking you, out of all the 4 years of material, what is the number one favorite content you have?
Yeah, I just thought about that so the whole thing is, what you're really asking is, for everybody who has been on this app for over 4 years, you got to ask yourself, like, you're like a fish in a fishbowl, meaning you can't even really remember yourself personally, like, what was the highlight of using this fucking app? Because it's my belief that all communication is hypnosis, meaning that you get amnesia from this app. You don't know what you talked about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 10 days ago, 100 days ago. It's all irrelevant.
Do you play video games at all?
Yeah.
Do you play video games?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What the fuck is the point of that stupid shit?
Of playing video games?
This guy's like this guy's an actual gibberator though, Luke. I don't even know why you're trying to analyze what he said.
What was that?
Actually,
I would say when Clubhouse started, it was actually useful for some folks, but I don't know. It's kind of generated.
I do want to know, is there any juicy lion content? There you go. I'll cut to the chase. Is there any juicy lion
No. Everybody's irrelevant. All communication is irrelevant. Sorry, Lion, you're not that interesting.
If I hear my voice on your bullshit ass movie, I better be paid or you'll be in court, bitch.
Yeah, we'll put that part in the movie. Okay, that sounds good.
Just play copyrighted music.
When we run the commercials on television and you hear yourself screaming, bitch, at me, when you put me in the movie, I'm going to sue you, bitch. Like, we'll put you right in the very beginning, Lion, just so everybody hears you real quick.
You released it last year.
Dude, he's like schizophrenic, Tally. I don't even know why you're like horny for a schizo.
She's supposed to because he's Jewish.
Are you projecting your own schizophrenia onto me?
You have to show crew loyalty.
Why don't you drink some more, fucking schizo boy? That would definitely
Oh, I'm sorry for being a grown man and enjoying my evening here. Sorry for living. Sorry for merely existing.
Is another person that annoys you talking? If so, he can say.
John knows whenever he comes to controls, he gets good. If he wants to come up being normal, that's it. He's cool. He's been good. He ain't done nothing wrong.
What's going on here?
Nagila.
I mean, I've had lengthy conversations with Talia before she joined you pirates. I mean, Talia used to go around this app and demand satisfaction, and I think you used to go around and demand that people respect your identity. And I tested you, and I was like, yeah, I mean, you are who you say you are.
And so you just proved yourself wrong, man. You were very on this app.
Damn, Tally, the people that are in your corner, the people that are in your corner are like Albert Einstein here, right? You have like all these intellectuals and heavy hitters in your corner.
Are you projecting your own ignorance onto me by claiming that I'm a moron?
You are. People.
Oh, how did your election go, Edmund? If you're still here, I'm not looking at my screen.
I lost.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what? What election?
I ran for a Republican committee person in my ward in Chicago, and I lost.
It was the fan.
God, I didn't even know this. That was the same person.
He's a jack of all trades, doing everything. He's got movie. He's running for office. He's a building manager.
Yeah,
He's also
He's Batman.
Listen, when I go to the gym and I hang on the pole, I do visualize myself as Michael Keaton and Batman.
Oh my goodness. He's just a man of many hats. He's just
extraordinary man.
many hats.
What about Mark's election? How did that go?
Many hats. Is that a Jewish thing?
Are you want to drag me?
No, that's a man. That's a man with tiny hats.
Anti-Semitic.
Many tiny hats.
I'm gonna assume that Mark lost
And
because.
smelly clothing.
No, the election is in November. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, good luck to Mark and whoever.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
he will most likely become congressman in January. I mean, he knows the date of his appointment. Like he's working.
Really?
Yeah, if he wins.
So, him and what's the other person running for Congress?
Krishna.
His election is going well.
It's a Jew versus a Hindu.
Oh, that's a toughie for hate
No, that's
people.
straight out of Street Fighter. That's awesome.
I think Royama is working. Oh, Royama is working on the campaign. She just jumped in. I mean, I would honestly encourage any of you in this room to actually run for a municipal, state, or federal position. It's not as difficult as you think. The most difficult part is going door to 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 door and fucking shaking people's hands, getting their signatures, taking selfies. It's like meeting everybody on Clown House in person. It's exhausting. And if you have the energy to do that, you can run for pretty much any fucking office. I know it may sound stupid, but it's not as complicated as you think.
I would recommend that you not run for office. In fact, starting your own company is a much better way to instill change in your community. Sorry.
Do you think like Drake won, or do you think that Kendrick Lamar won Republican?
Now, who's got pedo investigations now and who doesn't?
It's based all on the plays, right? So I guess it's Kendrick Lamar.
Did well, actually, there's something going on with the Dream right now. I didn't really look into it, but if somebody else has info, no, okay, I'll look later.
Talk about the artist, right?
The producer, artist, yeah.
Send me them up. Some girl said in high school I look like.
Tally, did you see that article I posted in the Discord about Diddy and Howard University cutting ties with him completely?
And they gave his money back. And they gave his money back. They really don't like him.
And they stopped the scholarship that was in his name. They completely they removed any list that has him as an honorary. It has him listed as an honorary degree receiver. They removed him from any listing. They destroyed the scholarship, and they returned the $1 million donation that he gave them.
I mean, that's the right course of action, right?
Right.
They should have left the scholarship, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's dirty money, which is also a group he was part of. So.
He's probably trying to clean it. It was probably that laundering money that came from laundering drugs through Ciroc, through Florida.
I read an article where it seems to be very important nuances, and I think we should sit and discuss it.
Well, let's talk about it, Concrete. What you got to say?
So, Concrete is
I'm reading.
No, we're going to do that thing again where I'm going to be extremely disrespectful to you.
Excuse
because
me.
you're such a little cunt. So anyway, I actually listen to the people on stage, and if I know that they're interested in something and I see articles about it, I'll bring it up while they're here. Because I listen a lot. I listen more than I talk, which is something you can't say.
Excuse me. I'm going to start reading the meeting minutes of today's meeting. It seems like the fellow chairperson has absconded on their responsibility, and they need to attend to said requirements. Thank you.
Can we get Sir Humphrey in here?
Alright, so I don't really think that's the most interesting news this week. What got me this week was I don't want to butcher the name. I think it's called Chiquita brand. Chiquita brand International. I don't know if you heard about that.
You can't say Chiquita brand.
Is it Chiquita? I don't know. I'm just looking.
You know how I say Chiquita. You act like you're not animal.
Yesterday, but and
Penelope was talking, but you don't remember her from Adam.
I don't. Well, I don't. What room we was in that day?
Oh, God.
It be something going on.
Roscoe, it's sad. I mean that in good as good faith. Like no, I got you. But it's sad that, you know, like, and I don't think you take it this way, right? But it's sad that maybe somebody in the room took it that way, right? That just goes to show, like, you know, what, you know, some people really truly feel about these heinous issues. Wait, so what way? At the end of the day, I say, you know, if we're having a conversation about what way? What do you mean? You said it. You said it was about gender war.
Male-centric opinion.
Yeah, who's talking about gender war? I don't really think this is like a male-centric opinion. I think this is just a hey, Lonzo, they're not. We're not slow. Like
wait. Hold on.
My bad.
Yeah, like we're not slow. Let's move on.
Y'all.
I don't want to
Let's
hear
move
about
on.
it. It was frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear a nigga center men in a fucking conversation.
I get that, but I really wanted to ask him something, so I wish that didn't happen.
I'm sorry. Normally, I'm sorry.
I've been trying to find a balance. I've been trying to, like, explain the levels between people that have been in the industry and, like, I don't want to come off as, like, one of those people that's like, I've been listening to this band before you were listening to it type shit. Like, kind of like what Elaine was saying. Me and Elaine, like, we have these music conversations. We actually get on y'all nerves when we try to talk about industry stuff and everything like that. So, like, I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, what the appropriate response.
No, so it's
supposed to have.
It's not about you having an appropriate response.
You went out.
Responded when I brought up.
You went out for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm leaving. I left my spot, so Wi-Fi went out. But it's not about you having an appropriate response. It's not about you knowing what to say. It's just about the fact that when I presented this topic that I stumbled upon, that apparently all you industry niggas knew about, that I literally didn't know, right? Like, the way that you responded, the way that you and Elaine and a couple other people responded in the room, to me felt off, and we were having a conversation about abuse apathy. And I feel like we've had it to the point where I'm satisfied enough with, like, the scope of the way we talked about it, right? I've heard from Elaine, I've heard from Till, I've heard from you, I've heard from Lala. Like, I feel like I took my satisfaction. We talked about it, and I feel like, okay, cool, like, we're good. So I don't feel like, you know what I mean? I don't really feel like we have to keep asking about it or hammering that specific point. You know, we can talk about the way that, you know, shit be happening in the industry. We can talk about the way that people be talking about abuse that be happening in the industry. We can talk about, you know, all these new people who is coming out the woodworks and is letting us know that, you know, your favorite singer-songwriter is, you know, really a predator. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that. Like, I was just saying that when I introduced the topic, I did feel some type of way when, you know, I heard that. I was just like, huh. I feel like we could have talked more about it, you know, but now at this point, I feel like I have more information. We talked about it, so I'm good.
Quick clarifying question. When you mean like do you mean specifically the dream situation? Because like
no,
I know we were talking about art.
I'm talking specifically about the dream situation, but I'm talking about it as part of like a pattern that I've seen. If that makes sense.
I guess I'm just confused because we were talking about that pattern that day, so I don't know what wasn't discussed. But like I said, I mean, you said we good, everything good, so.
Yeah, we good. I feel like, you know, we talked about it. So the other thing that I saw today though, when I had just typed in sexual assault allegations in my Google and I popped up the news and I seen everything that was there, was this one. I didn't know the Dream had wrote on Cowboy Carter. So that's interesting too. So I just, you know, and I think part of the reason too, like why I brought up the Beyonce and Rihanna thing is it keeps happening where some of these people who have been able to navigate, like not being able to say anything about the shit that's been going on, not, you know, like they've been able to navigate away from it. It seems like it's getting closer, you know. So that was also part of my curiosity of the reason why I brought up Beyonce and Rihanna, not saying that, you know, it has to happen to people close to them or to people within their circle, but also we were talking about like other people like who are, you know, the little guys around some of these like bigger names that we know, because they be doing that fuck shit too, right? Because those are the people who really be exploiting their access and their resources and stuff like that too. So that's also why I brought it up. So, you know, there was that too. I'm just, again, this news broke like last week and I was shook that I didn't know about it. I just was finding it out on accident because Elaine was telling me about how Jay-Z has slapped some reporter.
Oh, yeah, he mushed her, yeah, like a barber.
So I was looking that up and I
he mushed the shit out of her. That was years ago.
Yeah,
honestly,
so that's
so like,
how I found out about this.
when we have these combos, like they kind of dip into like, not you or anybody in this room personally, but I've noticed when people have these music industry combos and then get to the Beyonce, Jay-Z stuff. Hold on, Shay, hold on, just let me cook real quick. Like I've noticed that it gets into like these like weird, vague things. Like I can tell you right now, yeah, they're all involved. All of these things are close to them, for a fact. My only thing is like this industry, bro, like kind of, you know how we say like there's no ethical consumption like under capitalism and all this other stuff. It's almost as if like this industry finds a way to rope you into fuck shit. It's not to excuse what they're doing or whatever. It's just like this is what I be trying to say when I talk about how systemic this really is. Because like I said, like me engineering for somebody at a night and somebody brings a girl and there's all these red flags and all this other stuff, like he inadvertently, as the engineer or producer who is there with him, he inadvertently just involved me in his like weird lover boy like finesse of this girl, if that makes sense. He's paying me for studio time to make this person feel like he's actually doing something for them. So when I say everybody is involved in this, like these are the things I'm like trying to talk about. Like
that's like what Diddy did to Cassie.
Pull you in, they involve
her working with songwriters and all types of producers, and he would hold on to all her stuff and never release anything. And one of the songwriters that he wrote into a contract to be her personal songwriter, she was weeping. A career down the drain.
Right.
And she has nothing to show for it. It's bullshit.
These people involve you. Yeah, like these people involve you in their stuff, and then it gets even deeper because then they bro, I'm getting triggered kind of talking about there's no, all this shit is
He's so beautiful.
alright.
And y'all, we don't have to, I don't want to trigger anybody. We don't have to keep talking about it. We can talk about something else.
It's essentially the casting couch. The casting couch, aka sexual manipulation, has been going on in Hollywood for 100 years.
Hey, John, welcome to the city.
Oh, I was like, who?
I don't know you. You're new.
Yes, may celebrity culture die, bro. Like, 100% agree with that.
No, for real, because I've been trying to figure out whose man's is this, actually. There's a bunch of really weird Instagrams attached to, No, I mean, he added me, but I don't know who this guy is. There's a bunch of weird Instagrams attached to his account.
Weird?
I got a Chicago, it's crazy.
See, if you modded me up, the nigga wouldn't even be in here.
Ooh.
Wow.
Mediocre,
The paraplegic hates me.
Hey, that's what people do.
It's like
Though. That's
imitating.
life, though, Coach. Yeah, but that's like people out here doing it. They're not consciously thinking, "Oh, I have to have money in order to go fuck." Come on, man. Fucking is part of life. Is he agreeing with me? No, nigga, he's saying exactly what the fuck I'm saying. He's saying exactly what I said too. Just because you screen on me, like,
I gotta go back downstairs.
fucking bitch ass nigga.
Last time I was, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not fucking if I'm broke.
Why is sex like a box of Kentucky Fried Chicken? Because after you done with the breast and the thigh, the only thing left to do is stick your bone. It's like, I wanted to hear that punchline. Okay, so that's what I call clearing the queue. There ain't nothing left to troll. We done fucking drilled it out. Okay, this is Shot Podcast 61024.
audacity and the sophistication to understand this was being manipulated.
Hey, she
That's a 36-year-old. That's the age gap. A 19-year-old man with a 19-year-old woman with a 36-year-old.
She was in a safe space with Ryan Leslie. She left the safe space for Diddy.
Wait, she was in a safe space because she was exposed to Diddy. I challenge that she's even in the safe space.
What did
She got exposed to
Diddy? I mean, Ryan Leslie was a producer for Diddy. How can
No. So, okay, see, this is what you're talking about. You said she was in a safe space. If you're exposed to predators, if you are exposed to predators, that is not a damn safe space.
How are you not gonna be exposed to people of the industry if you want to be?
I ain't saying exposed to people in the industry. I said exposed to predators. There's a difference. There's plenty of people in the industry who ain't never slept with their damn artists. I said predators. Everybody in the industry ain't